What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. I'm coming here live to talk about the debate in America right now. And I would like people of all sides to really listen to this if you can, because I really think I finally nailed it. And if you watch this whole video and are honest with yourself, I think you could somewhat agree with me. If not, you could leave your comment section in the below. But the debate in America right now, I'm going to wait till people come in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can really sum up the political debate in America right now with two sides. And you got to listen to the whole thing. I'm going to tell you why. Logic, fact, reason, real research, and Russia. Literally, I'm going to tell you exactly why. There's the truth, the logic, the facts, the evidence, and just saying Russia for anything. And it started at the election. The election loss, it's Russia's fault. Russia hacked the election. They hacked this. And then it changed stories to Trump and Russia. So Russia and Trump. Even now, Seth Rich. Seth Rich was murdered. He was a DNC staffer who everybody knows released information to WikiLeaks, so he got murdered. And even people are saying now Seth Rich was probably murdered by Russia. It was probably Russia that did that. Breitbart and InfoWars, because they don't say what the rest of the mainstream media says, they said, oh, the FBI investigated them for ties to Russia. So now if you're an independent journalist, they can investigate you on behalf of Russia just because they feel that way. Meanwhile, these people that are saying Russia everything, they talk about, why do you hate Donald Trump? What do you not like about Donald Trump? Well, Donald Trump's racist. Well, Donald Trump's racist. We can't have a racist in America. What's more racist and xenophobic and judging someone's culture than calling everything Russian? That's the most racist thing in America right now. That's the most xenophobic, cultural phobic thing in America right now is calling everything Russian. What could be more ignorant and more disrespectful to someone's culture? Oh, why did Hillary Clinton lose? It's Russia. And if there was a bunch of emails and a bunch of evidence and a bunch of facts that said Donald Trump's selling out America to Russia, I would be with you. But that's the thing. This is how misinformed people are. There is no evidence like that, but there's evidence towards other things that these people, they won't even watch. Why won't you read the WikiLeaks? How come you won't research what's going on? Well, Russia is WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks Russia, so I can't. That's how dumb these people are becoming. I can't even read real information because real information's Russia. They've convinced you that the election was Russia. Trump is Russia. People that you don't like are Russia. Oh my goodness, like someone doesn't disagree. Oh, you're a journalist now? Oh, you're a Russian now. Okay, you don't agree with me? You're Russian. Seth Rich? Oh, he's Russian. Why don't you read the WikiLeaks? Oh, well, CNN told me not to. Literally, CNN came on TV and was like, I can read the WikiLeaks and CNN can report them, but nobody else can talk about them. That's illegal. That's dangerous. Literally, CNN said this. So you have the brainwashed sheep, possibly you if you're watching this video, if it's one of your first videos, watching this stuff and be like, well, I can't really do it. I can't think for myself because that would make me a Russian. And that's really all it is. I don't care if you like or dislike Donald Trump, because to be honest, I didn't vote for him, and there's a lot of things I don't like about him, just like everyone else. But everyone's citing this Russia stuff. We can't even talk about a lot of the other issues, like the fact he doesn't like Julian Assange, like the fact there could be a ramp up in the war on drugs. We can't have these conversations because people just say Russia for everything. Meanwhile, they're ignoring all of these leaks. Hillary Clinton, and people keep saying, well, Namely, why do you keep talking about Hillary Clinton so much? Why do you keep talking about Russia? Because they don't stop talking about the Russia. Why do I keep talking about Hillary Clinton? Because Hillary Clinton's back out of the woods with a Onward Together, a fake super PAC, front group, as if the Clinton Foundation didn't destroy enough lives. She's pretending to be a progressive now. Ridiculous. And she is. You don't get it. Hillary Clinton is John McCain. Hillary Clinton is Barack Obama. Hillary Clinton is Stephen Colbert. Hillary Clinton is MSNBC. Hillary Clinton is the Washington Post. Hillary Clinton is New York Times. You think I'm joking or something? That's the facts. I mean, it's all going to come out one day. So whether you get it now or in a week or in a month or in a year, it's going to be public knowledge, and you're going to be foolish for being behind because there's no facts there. They're just boiling people's emotions, and that's why I even became the way I am. I used to not even want to talk about politics because it's all corrupt and it's all weird, and it started getting less corrupt, and the corruption started smacking down on the non-corruption, and everybody just went along with it because they somehow flipped the script and made you believe because of Russia. There's factual evidence, 100% factual evidence that Hillary Clinton purposely elevated Donald Trump. She never thought for 1 second that, oh, I'm going to just, be a good person and run a good campaign and talk to people and campaign. She didn't campaign. She didn't press conference. Her whole strategy was smack down Bernie Sanders, super delegates, and literally a completely rigged system, which the DNC lawsuit is talking about right now. Smack down Bernie Sanders. He has a 0% chance. Bernie Sanders had a 0% chance. He never had a chance. There's super delegates, 400 to 600 super delegates that they just vote whatever way they want. So they completely decide. On top of that, the whole media manipulation. And then she purposely elevated Donald Trump. This is facts. The Russia stuff, show me evidence, show me hard facts, and I'll be on board with you. Trust me, because why would I want Russia taking over my government? Why would I want racism and sexism in my country? That's disgusting stuff, but I don't. But you're not right just because you were lied to. Meanwhile, there's this hard evidence that says that they elevated Trump. Because think about what a sick strategy that is. Like, there's nothing wrong to you guys, to these people still egging it on, that someone's whole strategy was not like, hey, I'm going to be a good person and show the American people I'm going to stand up for them. Your strategy was smash down this guy who's talking about, the environment and social justice and, poor people. Elevate this guy and then take this guy and completely assassinate his character on television so everybody runs to your side. That was their strategy. That's not me saying this. They said this. This is facts. I don't think they're facts because facts are Russian now. I don't do facts and I don't do logic because CNN told me that facts and logic, it's a Russian thing, so I don't use my mind anymore. This is public knowledge. Where's the public knowledge on Russia? You can't even read the public knowledge. If there's something that leaks out, about Donald Trump that's incriminating, I'll be the first one there, but you've been following just a sheep for a year and I can't even talk about Seth Rich now. Oh, that's Russian. He probably got killed by, what are you talking about? It has nothing to do with Russia. Meanwhile, China has hacked the United States multiple times. Google China hacks United States. Years ago, have you ever heard one single story about that? About China hacking the United States? No, because nobody cares. Oh, well, Russia hacked our election. Oh, if Russia could hack our election so easily, which they didn't, then why do we spend tens of hundreds of billions of dollars on defense? Why do we spend tens of hundreds of billions of dollars on security? Where's our security money going? Because we can't even, we can't even beat the smallest of things. And we got all these countries invading us, but we only talk about some of them. It's not even a little fishy to you that before the election, the big difference between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton in Russia was Donald Trump said, I'm going to attempt to get along with Russia. Maybe we can get rid of terrorism in the Middle East and then take it from there. And if not, and Hillary Clinton was like, I want to start war with Russia. That was like her campaign. She was like, he wants to get along with Russia. I'm going to start war with Russia. So there's nothing fishy to you that a president wins. She wanted to start war with Russia. As soon as and this is all out there as well, and they're probably looking for the people who wrote this book, Shattered, about Hillary Clinton's campaign. They're probably hunting for them now, trying to track them down, but they released that 24 hours after Hillary Clinton's campaign. They hatched the idea, Russia, oh my God, Russia hacked, that was hatched 24 hours after the election. By them, they're like, well, we wanted to fight Russia, we want to start war with Russia. We lost the election, and we might get along with countries now that we were trying to, just keep selling weapons and fund. So we're gonna just throw it out there, and it's like a blanket thing. It's just like Russia. How is that not the most xenophobic, cultural phobic, hateful, negative, judgmental thing in America right now? Oh, it's Russian. Oh, Seth Rich side, yeah, hey, Russian. Like that's like me. It's like it's the Chinese. It's Chinese. No, China did it. No, China. Imagine that with like Africa or the Middle East. Like it's freaking ridiculous. We don't even do that with the Middle East. The Middle East doesn't even get it that hard anymore. And they got blamed for everything for a long time. God bless the good countries in the Middle East. But now imagine if we're just like, oh, it was Africa. No, I got hacked. Oh, no, that was Africa. You can't read that. That's Africa. No, that's Europe. No. Like Europe hacked the election. Trump's working with Europe. I understand that Russia isn't an ally of ours in NATO, but Russia was an ally of ours in several key points in United States history, and I guess we'll just completely forget about that. Like we've never collaborated with Russia before. Like the Cold War didn't end. Oh no, we've been at war with Russia forever. Like Russia's our enemy. There's been no tension, minimal tension for years. And now all of a sudden we think imagine, everything that happened, it's Pakistan's fault. No, Pakistan did it. It's Russia. But there's no facts to it. And if that's like how people really want to think, if that's your strategy, you're going to lose. It's just going to go downhill, but it's still somehow surviving. It's 10 months later, and everything that you say can be shut down by their blanket Russia argument. There's no evidence, and there's evidence all over the place of everything else. I want to stop Trump from doing bad things, but we're never going to do it because everybody just shouts Russia for everything, and there's no logic, and there's no facts, and there's no argument. It's people ignoring the logic. They're literally, you can't possibly think that. You can't possibly think that if you're taking all the real information, if you're taking the knowledge, the facts, the truth. The people that believe that are shielding the facts. They're like, I can't read the facts, they're Russian. I can't listen to that news source, they're Russian. Alex Jones is Russian. Anything that Breitbart says, it's racist and sexist. Even this video, be like, well, Anomaly's a right-wing conspiracy theorist, so I can't watch. Like, people are mentally doing gymnastics. I listen to everybody. I'll listen to Rachel Maddow. I'll listen to Alex Jones. I'll listen to Jimmy Dore. I'll listen to the Young Turks. I'll listen to Stephen Colbert. I'll listen to everybody. But I know the truth. I research on my own, so I don't just emotionally go with it. Like, everybody's like, well, I like Bernie Sanders, so I'm going to listen to every word he says. Oh, well, Stephen Colbert's funny, so I'm going to listen to every word. I know who's telling the truth, and I know who's lying. And these people that everyone thinks are telling the truth, they're actually lying. They're just likable people. So well, I can't even listen to Alex Jones. I can't listen to Anomaly anymore. He's a right-wing conspiracist. Well, yeah, I'll listen to Bill Nye. I'll listen to Rosie O'Donnell and Louise Mensch and Rachel Maddow. But Tucker Carlson, no, I won't. Can't. He's a right-wing conspiracy theorist. Yeah, Sean Hannity, I won't listen to him. Fox News, no way. Fox is the worst. Even though I've always disliked Fox the most, but they've actually evolved. They have people having real discussions, even about Trump. They have a back and forth like, I don't like Trump, I like Trump, I don't like Trump, I like Trump. Fox is better, I'm sorry, it just is. I never wanted to be a Fox, person that's like, I love Fox, but they're just better than other mainstream media sources. Fox is still not perfect, but you go on CNN and there's no back and forth debate. Like, Fox will have this person, this person, this person, they'll go back and forth. CNN, it's like, this person, this person, this person, this. One person comes on here, they literally cut them off. It's like, shh. We can't have the truth on our news station, so we're back to Jake Tapper. Even Jake Tapper's getting sick of it. Jake Tapper's telling the truth. You got to Google or YouTube Jake Tapper talking about, he's like, Hillary Clinton finally accepted her for her defeat, except for blaming racism, sexism, misogyny, Russia. Like, he totally clowned her. Because even Jake Tapper's getting sick of it. Like, Jake Tapper's sitting there like, I don't want to get killed. I don't want to get assassinated, but this shit is ridiculous. Like, Jake Tapper's a real one at heart, I could tell. He just doesn't want to get murked. So he's like, these people are nuts. I'm going to say this real quick and get back to my usual lies. It's ridiculous. But you can't listen to the truth. It's Russian. I can't, well, I don't even want to listen. That this person, well, no, anything that comes out of their mouth, they're right wings. I listen to the right wing. I listen to the left wing. I listen to the Libertarian, the Green Party, Bernie Sanders. I listen to everybody. I'm not racist, I'm not sexist, I'm not xenophobic, I'm not Russian, I'm not hateful, I'm not biased, I'm not trying to do anything terrible but help people. I just listen to everybody, and I determine who's telling the truth, and I might not always be right. I don't know the full story of what's going on in the world. No one does. We don't even know what's in our oceans. We don't really know what's going on in the Middle East. We haven't been over there, in the last couple of years, unless you have. Share your knowledge, but I'm not saying I know everything, but there's people, I research everything, I give everything at least a chance, I consider it, and you have like 90% of people who don't even consider. They won't even consider. It's like, that's right wing, that's left wing, it goes both ways, but it's specifically the Russia haters that are being ridiculous. Absolutely. I don't know what else to say about it anymore. I know people are like, why do you keep talking about it? Why do you keep talking about Hillary? Because they're not going to go away. They're trying to impeach Donald Trump. They're trying to get him out in any way possible. I would be fine with that if he was really bad and he was doing something terrible, but if he's so bad, if Donald Trump is so bad, just let him do something bad that everyone hates. You won't even they're just jumping thing to thing because there's nothing that bad about him. If there was, just use that. If you're so good, why do you have to down that person and elevate that person and rig the whole election and rig the whole media? If you're that good, it's because they're not. It's because they're not that good. It's because they're not that honest. But they don't want you to know. They want you to just hate Russia, hate Donald Trump, and just pray for an impeachment so they can get back in power, not to help you, not to help your family, not to raise the wages, not to really figure out what's going on your corner or your country or your suburb. They don't care about you. That's not what it is. And it's no different. The same bullshit happens on the streets. The same bullshit happens in the suburbs. The same bullshit happens in rich people. There's stupid people doing stupid things all over the place. We all have the same things going on. We just have different elements to them based on where we are. And they just play all of us. The people at the top just laugh and play out. They're not trying to, that's not why they want Donald Trump out. They're not getting back in office to be like, oh, we're going to really save people's lives. Are you kidding me? That's not what, they just want to regain power and literally fight more wars. Just keep expanding the Middle East, keep fighting more wars. I don't know what wars are avoidable and not. I truly don't. I don't know what's really going on with Russia, with the Middle East, with, terrorist groups. I know what I've seen. I know what I've researched. I know that they're trying to suppress certain information. And to me, that's always a little suspicious, because if you want the truth, you just let every side comes out and then you explain what's really going on. But if you're elevating one side, using the media to push one narrative, and you're constantly suppressing one narrative, you're killing people saying one narrative, you're silencing journalists and investigating journalists saying one narrative, then you're probably fucking lying. And how obvious could it be? People just want to ride the fucking lie, and it's bullshit. I wouldn't feel that way if they let both out, but that's why they're suppressing one side. That's why they're elevating one side. That's why the Russian news is in your face. And any Seth Rich murder DNC lawsuit, they're pushed down. There's a reason, because that one's true and that one's bullshit. And it couldn't be more obvious. I don't know how long this Russia stuff's going to go on, because it's getting ridiculous. Seth Rich, Russia. WikiLeaks, Seth Rich, Russia. WikiLeaks, Russia. Donald Trump, Russia. Right-wing, Russia. Oh, anybody, well, they're just racist, sexist, xenophobic. Can anybody use their freaking brain anymore? Can anyone research, look at both sides and weigh it out? No, they can't. And that's why they keep getting played by the media, the Democratic Party, and even the Republican Party pre-Donald Trump. Just getting played like little puppets. Like, come here, little boy. Come here, little dog. Here, I own your minds. I own your soul. I own your family. Come here, little slave. That's what these people are to them, just playing along with their narrative. If my news source is boosting up one side and suppressing another side, I'm going to call my news source out. I'm going to call my politician out. But these people just blindly follow them. And I'm sick of it.